Hey, I'm Kev Masticon. Welcome to Reigns, Game of Thrones. As if you've never played Reigns, it is about leading your kingdom to glory, staying on the throne for as long as possible. So it's perfect for Game of Thrones. As I thought I'd play this with Game of Thrones coming to an end at season 8. I was kind of satisfied with the ending. Could have been set up so much better if they had more episodes. And after such a poor season, I'm alright with the ending. It was wasn't as bittersweet as I thought. It was just more sweet and honey for most characters, which is a bit weird considering it's Game of Thrones. But it's an ending which sits alright considering in the end I just wanted it to be over, frankly, after season 8, and kind of glad it is. It's a bit like Lost. Except Lost, I was so much into it, as if you have not played Reigns, I better explain the game in the background. And see, you can turn left or right for your decisions. And we have got to keep these kind of 4 elements at the top. We've got kind of our fractions, our kind of relationship with the other kingdoms, got relationship with the people, the crown, the religion. And we are Daenerys Stormborn. They are Targaryen, Mother of Dragons. The Iron Throne is yours. The voice has got a bit deeper. Let's see if we could ask more then. Did she even ask 1 moon in power? I'm not sure she did, actually. As Lord Sittin and of the Queen, the MVP of the finale. Peter Dinklage, so good. So underused as well in the last couple of seasons. Ever since he got out of King's Landing. Like, there's some scenes with Varys which are alright, but mostly he fancy something less adventurous. Small Council starting. Oh right, we head to the Small Council as he leads us to the Tower of the Hand. As you got Maester Elrin here to advise you. Any news from the north? I love the voices. As it was asking for more money to conclude and their losses during the War of the Five Kings. Yeah, why not? Let's help the north. Stuff by the people, showing that the north will benefit us. So I like the show. We're gonna have an alliance with Sansa. Who's never agreed with each other. Help us spread the faith of the Seven. I will consider it. Lord Varys, Master of Whispers. And I will spoil kind of the finale and talk about Game of Thrones in general. As I'm going to advise you to give any of your power to priests, so I'll turn it against you eventually. Indeed. I hear that. My love for the crown is the purest as the mate. Get out of here. Cold Cloak storms into. Interruption of grace, but a mob is gathering outside the keep. What do they want? Yeah, why not? Go meet the crowd. Now Drogon just comes in, just smothers them all, you know, as he does. Oh, wave and spell. Calm them. No, wave and spell. You must have Mother Gaius supposes the best sort. Happy name day. Oh, it's my name day. Oh, I survived 1 moon in power. My God. Only a dream? Let's get out of here, Maester. One is from the wall, one is from Marine. Not John. Not like he ever stabbed me in the front. Having read the messages, I must implore you to calm the dragon, not to act in haste. Let me read them. What are you doing, Tyrion? I need to go. Not my cousin and lover. Rumours falling, traitors pound on the door as I write this. Will show them my finest. Oh, for God's sake, Dario. You had 1 job. Still through the darkness along a narrow passage beyond the back walls. Drogon! Oh, for God's sake, Drogon. There you go. You mad dragon queen, will you not heed my advice if anything were to happen to you? I will be back. Let's go to the wall. We lasted £1 million. That was a good start. Here, request from. So we got goals to achieve. Here, request for the North. Meet the pirate. Attend Cersei's trial. Seems to evolve into the horizon, and all of this is Missandre's visions, seen into the flames. So as you see, Daenerys at the moment sees the outcome. She's not so high, unfortunately. So I've unlocked Tyrion. Then so you can unlock a few more characters as well. Don't want to spoil if you haven't played Reigns. So you try Tyrion then. Always the hand, nothing else. There's one of my favourite characters as well. Just as I wished there was a bit more. Oh god, we have Jaime as our hand. I mean, he does only have one, so... Yes, it is a joke. Yeah, a good one, though. I'm well aware. Joffrey made a mistake leaving you in charge. People want you dead. I cannot forgive you, but I will not let you die. Yes, thank you. You could put an Ian with concern, a kinslayer. Well, birds write songs about us. Prove on the current ones. You must show them some charity to ease their anger. Must. Such as, what do you want me to do? A handmaiden. You wish to retire? This castle is so cold. I'm busy. Get out of here, handmaiden. Check down Cersei to treat the castle with most of the Lannister forces. What are her plans? Most of the rest is rising against us. Come closer. In order to clean your brilliant idea, I'll bring you just the person you need. No, not her. The people recognise the truth. Are you ready to make penance? No, get out of it. So the real but a great set on our own. Help us when we will tell the poor that your approach is good. Here's the man you need to dislodge your sister from Castle Rock. Excellent. Oh, we got a pirate. I'm a bloody pirate. Not just a pirate, a bloody pirate. You'd have to make me a fortune. Have to pay me a fortune even. To get you to stick your plan of yours. Yes, as always. Yes, we met the pirate. Piss on your boots. Exactly. You asked me to sneak through Castle Rock sewers to capture Cersei. Well, yes. When the pirates from the Citrons are threatening our deposit, where's the Iron Fleet? Hide it. The mission was success, the rest is a peace, and Cersei's our prisoner. Good. To map the night sky, the official match drawn by Maester Grey Bane are decidedly incomplete. Yeah, why not? Time better end to the Mad Queen search on my start now. Yes! 7 shekelled and rattles her way to the stand. It's a shame that the White Walkers have no mind to enjoy jokes. Shame the Warriors. And why is that? They were daft until they fertilized this. How? You little troll, don't you dare so much as set your eyes shift my way. Let's proceed. Search of the Great shall have no choice but to supply her endeavour. Get out of here, pyromancer. This action escapes the challenge. Cersei wears a faint smile. Now ask yourself, why didn't I kill you instead? I don't think Tyrion would kill his sister. There you go. The trial is indefinitely postponed. Now we've got to hear a request from the North and new cars, the Mad Queen. I need to go. You receive 2 missions from Castle Rock, 5 minutes apart. Spit it out. The steward titled himself Keeper of the Gold. He claims to have taken over. I have a steward? Who's that? Oh, the blonde one. The second mission is more peculiar. It simply says that all is well, the people are content, and you don't need to visit. Well, pack my things then. Yes, exactly, Jamie. It's your birthday. It's my duty to remind you that there are more pressing matters at hand. Family first. Start the journey of Castle Rock. I've got to go there. I've got to go to my sewers. And yeah, I feel like the ending 14 as well. As the thousands of people make towards your horse. I wouldn't say follow me, I'd say carry on in silence, wouldn't I? Oh god, it's winter. Should we hunt them down? No, carry on. We are not taking on mercenaries. We will reach. Let's wait. She's escaping a brutal father, apparently. Yeah, why not? Lady Calloway. I'm not sure he'd say share my carriage. I'm not sure he's that dumb. With the way he's been written in season 6, 7, and mostly of 8, maybe. We've passed Winterfell. A few companies from the north have joined us. Do you accept them? Yeah, come with us. Entrapment Skyfront. Agreed. Banner Castle, ride on, shrouded in a long coat, accompanied only by your most trusted riders. We made it to 10 moons in power. They made it into double figures. The best I've done is 35 on the Switch. With I of all people. See, there's still 6 you don't know. Characters, but we've arrived. Made the long trip, even one of Tetris says, what's going on here? It's in his best Danny Dyer accent as well. On a good time, cousin. The shirt passes the knife against your throat. A few gods left. How dare you? Smells of sewers. You tend to sit down silently. You hear keys rattling and all until the door slowly opens. There's a nook of pained alarm as he recognises you. Help me? I'm a father before me, that's just I can do to help. Why not? If I disobey him, it's their heads, often mine right after. Be proud to die for me. Oh, for God's sake. You're absolutely useless. Yeah, come back here. Boredom is your urgent enemy. Then entertain me. Then jingles away into the darkness. Shout for help. Come on, you're getting me out of here, dude. Alright? A few books of poetry out past the time, my lord. Okay, I'll say thank you, I'll be kind. We're mostly rotten and ineligible. Oh, that's great. Shout for help. The steward is your cousin. He knows it'd be folly to do you harm in this place. Your name is still loved in Lannisport. Well, we're dead anyway. In it's like winter's come for us. Now it's the next project and disappears back. No, come back here. I like how we've got into the mindset of turn already. We're in a jail cell waiting for fate. Did then what? Season 4, wasn't it? Season 8 most of the time. Well, in the last episode at least. There was a nice tying up for Jon Snow, like a went full circle. Like I know people say that's a bit too fairy tale ending, but it made sense, especially that final shot as well, going into the woods where it was the opening shot of the series as well. That's pretty cool. Whatever that's worth. I'm never getting out of here, am I? Shout for help. You're gonna get me out, okay? That's true. Is there any way of getting me out? Oh, he's broke my... That's not helpful. Am I just waiting for him to kill me? Oh, approach the left or right wall. Let's approach the left wall. Of your king's guard, are they treating you well? We need to escape. It was he who tried to murder you on the road here. So looking for your treacherous question. Yeah. Then entertain me. Okay, sit down silently. What's on the right wall then? Oh, let's listen. Let's listen in here. No, we're cool. Do not give it away. Let's arm myself with a rock. Here we go. At last! It's a trap probably, isn't it? They say along, a vein of gold catches your eye. Don't keep running, do not care. Master of coin? Where have you come from? Kill him! No! The end of quarter, there's a body in front of you. Just keep running, I don't care. Why are you doing this, you bastard? Damn you, Dawn. Out. And then, oh my god, this is like the bad guy explaining their plan before we die. Do not worry, your cruel death and your mad cause will be avenged. I'll see to it. You talk too much. Traitor! So dissent amongst all of us, I believed I was acting in our interest. You fool! Lower. There we go. Shows a nil even though in his heavy armor. Well, we escaped! We are the escapee, as he always does. Lower, I said. Being a bit of a bastard now. I'm not sure Tyrion would be this much of a bastard. Saint the Seven no longer indistinguishable pit, your grace. What do you plan to do with... I'm not sure Tyrion likes beheading. He's a bit smarter than that. Or is he? Do I want to exile him? That gives him the chance to regroup, doesn't it? And a swift beheading, who knows what that could do. Should we do the swift beheading? Of Othra and the Lord of Silverhill, I'm afraid the scent was spread out wildfire. We don't respond with force. No, we'll negotiate. I feel like Tyrion will try and negotiate. We'll set food and land in exchange for a ceasefire. Obviously, they'll put in chains anyway. The punishment is death. Let me hear them. And starved us through winter. We repent nothing. Well, you're foolish. If you insist. We'll all be dead soon. Gather the men. Well, he died anyway by White Walkers. He could not escape the Night King and his army. Well, he got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Got the 10 moons. He got into double figures. He's got Hidedagon with well, who's hiding in the dungeon as well. And then there she stands proud and unforgiving. We could go Queen Cersei. Now, she actually ruled... It feels weird at the time of the show. I'm not sure how long she actually ruled, but shall we give Cersei a go here? I mean, we're not related to her, so I'm not sure that actually happens, but... Your filthy brother, skip King Xander and Daenerys in a few starts. No one expected your return. Let them be. I think she actually did let them be, didn't she? And then Jaime just came back. I feel like that was the appropriate ending for them both. Like, I expected actually Jaime to be a bit more mean to Cersei. I didn't expect him to be kind of that cozy, especially with the way it ended the last season, but I guess it's the appropriate ending, them dying in each other's arms. Supposing tools on local roads and collective trade tales of home. Will you tolerate this? Of course not. I'm Cersei. They cultivate ties. Does she care enough about doing that? I'm not sure. She'll say yes. God, we're getting loads of money. Roads made of salt and iron. Hand of the Queen, Lord Warness. 1 more minute in this silk-lined castle, or I have to break something. Try the throne. Oh, he's not a big fan of jokes. Okay. Your Grace, it's an honour and privilege to meet you. You were sent up the Iron Bank in Westeros. Love the Iron Bank. Oh, damn. The Iron Bank has killed us already. God damn it, Cersei. Also, sir, I cannot see through this far. I can only hope. Shall we aim with Daenerys then? One final go. To try and wrap up everyone else in the finale then. So, it was pretty free to see kind of that cancel. That was pretty cool. Seeing that. Seeing Drogon run away as well. I guess that's kind of expected. I was a bit disappointed we didn't see Bran walking into Drogon, but I guess that was implied. And it was cool seeing Bran become the new leader. Like, you're kind of wondering what they were doing with Bran, especially when he was, I don't know, Amazon shopping for wheelchairs in the middle of that battle at Winterfell. I guess we should have seen Winter would fall at Winterfell. Kind of gave it away in the name, didn't they? As shall I apply myself to the study of how to wake Drogon, do what you can. Do not let me know. Do not let him know who. Nah, let's be nice to Varys. He wants to be a spy. I have enough spies. It's affiliated with Nikuk, and I'm able to cure. Do you wish to see him? Of course. I'm the Mother of Dragons. Wake up. So it's no longer a threat to your throne. Just aren't drawn to life as a soldier. Our recruitment is down. How realistic? Make community service compulsory. Well, I guess if I want to rule everywhere. If I want to, liberate everywhere. We need lots of men. Lots of people fighting. We fashion a new crown, Your Majesty, a majestic one with gold, rubies, and dragon glass shards. She probably wouldn't care that much, actually, but I don't know, actually. Maybe she would. But yeah, seeing Bran as king, I guess, is appropriate. Seeing all of those houses as well, seeing the Greyjoys, seeing the new Prince of Dawn. Didn't even say anything. Seeing Robin of Arryn, Royce. Seeing the Tully come as well, seeing Edmure come, and then just being a laughing stock. Poor old Edmure. It was cool seeing Samwell as well. I forgot he's now the head of House Tarly. It's a shame we didn't see... Crap, I forgot her name now. But yeah, it's a shame not to see his partner. Not trust the city guards, they're setting up their own militia. Stop the militia then. I'll burn them. Oh hey Sansa. I'm throwing this ravage in the Wolfswood again and we're spread too thin. Let's be kind. I'd rather recruit rats. Take the Dothraki they're bored. I'm sure that will go very well in the north. You've seen the Dothraki are very gentle beasts. I wonder what's going to happen to them. Because they're offered the land, weren't they? Or was that the Unsullied? I think the Unsullied was offered the land. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Dothraki now. But it's cool seeing the Unsullied, seeing Grey Worm go to North. That's pretty cool to see. Seeing Argo west of Westeros as well, explore that. I guess we should have seen that coming after that conversation in season 6, but very good to see that fulfilled. Seeing Sansa's Queen of the North. Seeing all of these things. Seeing Davos. Seeing Brienne become head of the Night's Watch. Of the Night's Watch. Kingsguard, should I say. Jon became head of the Night's Watch. Didn't realise there's lots of people donning the black. But I guess it is more Wildings in the end we saw. We saw that payoff with Jon meeting Ghost. And saying goodbye to Tormund, and then they meet up like a couple episodes later. Like, oh, okay, that moment kind of lost its magic. But I guess I now have a buddy cop, scene going into the woods, trying to re-establish the wild and seeing some life grow. So you saw that plant outside the wall grow. I can't believe how quickly they managed, to fix the wall. I guess it's magical, apparently. I wonder if with the Night King being gone, it just magically rebuilt itself? I don't know. It's like nothing ever happened. But I guess that's what that's what the show is like now with the Night King and all of the White Walk and stuff. Like, yeah, winter never happened. Can expect Kane with new army must have it. What can we do? We could buy the prototype. The other solution? We'd still murder and destroy. Swift or efficient leave a wall standing. Now let's be nice. It's mere sand. God, the show made such a mess of Dawn. Didn't even let Dawn speak in the final episode, I said. I mean, apart from Oberyn, who was pretty good. Everyone else, though. Should have handled it so much better. And then having Jaime and Bronn go over there with their buddy cop style. Having a little field trip. God, what a waste. We saw a couple of threads like that. The Tyrells were pretty good. Especially Oberyn. Olenna, even, sorry, should I say. Olenna. I've been watching just compilations of all the sick burns. They've been fantastic to watch. So Marjorie, I know we could have done a bit more for her. Lois was just a bit of a race after kind of losing Remley. But I guess that's the kind of the point of him. But the men of that house are just so kind of overshadowed by the women of the house, which I guess kind of foreshadowed what would happen at the end of, I think it was season 6, when you saw Sansa and Daenerys and Cersei all lead, become the new force. So many doors who go older and stronger every day. Being called Sand is not a detriment to Walden. Welcome. Have you met Varys? We could have an alliance or something. Don't forget, Rose also has fallen, so our goal was widely hidden, still more than enough to hire mercenaries to avenge us. You're welcome here. Oh, House Tyrell. Don't know about House Tyrell. Yeah, in the end, it was all the Starks, wasn't it? Just kind of all rising. I guess that was the point. Because it started off with the Starks, with Ned. Didn't we? We started off with the White Walkers and Winter's coming, and then we saw Ned kind of execute kind of deserters of the Night's Watch. And that was kind of the story of the first season, was kind of the building up of the Lannisters, getting rid of the Bathrons, or getting rid of big old king. and then getting rid of Ned, who was the main character base in that first season. You saw me, oh no, Lord, I'm just a black spirit. I swear I've done nothing wrong. Who are you, actually? And he started to swear I can see how it could be of use, Army. Let me talk to him. We need you. Oh God, we're going to have a war soon. Accepts our worst. We'll definitely accept that. Stranger's poetry, I gather the last flowers from the garden. Please accept them. So sweet. I've 13 over it's how to set. How dare they? These young people loving each other. Got to have a war. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, hey, John. Came directly from Winterfell. The situation north is dying, requires your urgency. What happened? Stock rights beyond the wall. The north is in turmoil, quite sensitive. What do you suggest? For now, our friend was unnecessary, so we need your support. Is that all? John takes you aside because he's pale and shaking. Oh my God, he's a White Walker. But yeah, I guess that's the slight disappointment with the ending as well, as it was pretty predictable. Like seeing Jon kill Daenerys, like anyone who's watched the show probably could have predicted that. And that's the bittersweet part. And as I said, everything else is just sweet and honey, which is a bit disappointing. It was so bittersweet. I'm guessing in the books it'll be a bit better with George R.R. Martin, whether that book's going to be released in like 2030 when he's like 80 or be in his 80s then. Brianna told me troubling things about my birth. He says we're related. He says you're aware. Does it mean I loved you? No, wait. There we go. We discovered it. The Lost Heir will get new cards. You're the heir. Last thing I decided to support the North. Oh my God, we've actually got up to Season 8 territory. That's all I'm asking of you. I'll support you. Oh my God, we're setting up. Maybe support them in Winterfell. Here we go. So reveal who's hiding in the dungeon. That's the only thing we got to do. Summon the blacksmith. If you want that on time, you need the whole street of steel to work for you. Whatever it takes. Oh, screw you, Ironbank. That was a good run until I ran out of money. Where's Drogon? You still playing video games or something? Drogon, wake up. But that is... Reigns has... He got 8 out of 50, 55 objectives fulfilled. 4 out of 29. Dynasties met. 30 out of 64 characters encountered. 146 cards discovered. They actually added around, I think, 200 cards last month. Some more off the wall and more relevant from Season 8. You can actually get the game with Game of Thrones music. Oh, you can't really hear it. But yeah, it can be playing in the background. That's one aspect of the show I definitely missed. The opening credits and the music were fantastic. The composer, I forget his name, was fantastic. And great change of style as well from the seasons as well. It got a bit more, more classic. More from, say, medieval kind of style music to more kind of piano, more classical kind of style as the seasons went. Has witnessed an unexpected use of wildfire, win a battle against Dawn. Oh, they actually want to be relevant. That's pretty nice. And reveal who's hiding in the dungeon. But maybe I'll play some more Reigns. I'll explain and talk about that next time. But anything else from the finale to really cover the North being a septic kingdom? I like how Bran was just like, yeah, whatever, sis. Do that. Be your own thing. And yeah, just Bran playing it all. I need to re-watch the series to see what Bran was doing in those last few seasons. I can see how he set up Arya to defeat the Night King. The Night King's kind of right as well. Mate, don't trust the Three-Eyed Raven. Now look where the Three-Eyed Raven is. Ruling everyone. That is what the Children of the Forest wanted in the end. I don't know, there's lots of meanings there, which I don't think the show kind of understands what it's saying with Bran being on the throne. But I guess it makes sense in the TV, in the show world, and maybe not in the book world. It doesn't. But anyway, now I'll probably read the books and find out it's much better, the books. So I've only really watched the TV shows. I don't really read too many books, but I definitely want to go back now and read the books, and hopefully by the time I get finished book 5, book 6 will finally be out. And then book 7, I said we'll wait till 2030 probably for that release. But yeah, book 5 hopefully probably next year. We'll say 2020. We'll be optimistic. What's that, 9 years between the books? Oh my god. But I did release that Targaryen history one last year, didn't he? George R. R. Martin. But yeah, hopefully that gets released soon. And yeah, Game of Thrones. Fantastic first half. First 4 seasons. 5 and 6 were alright. Had the very up and downs. Had the big moments like Battle of the Bastards, fantastic. And then the low moments. Seeing Jon Snow just lie down for like 3 or 4 episodes. We could have done that a bit quicker. I'm just getting used to things. And yeah, then the last couple of seasons, if it were just 10 episodes, if we had, so instead of being crammed in 13 episodes or 2 seasons, if it was like 3 or 4 seasons, like if we had 10 seasons with 10 episodes each, I feel like we would have a much satisfying finale and just would let it breathe. That's what's so disappointing about these last 2 seasons. Just everything was so rushed and pacing was off, and by the moments of Dany turning into the Mad Queen, like, would have just been so much more satisfying. Like, I could see all the plot points being hit. Like George R. R. Martin's kind of outline, I could see it being hit, especially in the finale, but it would have been a bit more bittersweet, the finale as well. Probably would have been a bit more enjoyable, not as predictable, maybe. And a bit more Tristian, Turnia, a bit just better in general. Fortunately, season 8 was the worst season. Apart from the finale, I said is alright. But definitely, say season 2, season 3, probably the most enjoyable. When you could just hate the guts out of Joffrey, and you were really supporting Robb until, of course, the Red Wedding. Season 4 was probably most satisfying, seeing, say, Joffrey and Tywin go, but no, overall, Game of Thrones, when I watch it back in a couple of years, I really enjoy those first few seasons, and knowing where it's going, I can probably enjoy kind of that. It seems maybe a bit more, seeing more of those plot points being planned out, so especially for Bran, as I said, with the 3-Eye Raven. But that's Game of Thrones. So I said, I had a bit of the lost element the last season where it's incredibly disappointed. Same with Scrubs. Last season of Scrubs never happened. It was a bit of a different show. It's a comedy. I can enjoy those episodes kind of separate instead of being an overarching narrative like Lost and Game of Thrones was. And near Lost, the final season, I was obsessed with Lost. I was part of those, like, making all the theories and everything. Still disappointed the last season. Ending was much better, I say, for, well, not much better, but it's better than the ending for Game of Thrones. Maybe not as satisfying, but just much more emotional, and I kind of appreciate the ending of Lost a bit better, I would say, even though thinking back now, I can't watch through Lost knowing how it's going to end, and it doesn't make too much sense. Like those flash sideways as well that Lost had in the final season, they just did it to just fill in the space. It's a narrative device. They just didn't figure out how to kind of make season 8 kind of plan it out better, it feels like. Even though they were planning out from season 3 onwards, or the second half of season 3 onwards, once they agreed that end date. So yeah, it feels a bit like Lost, just not as satisfying and just a bit more glad it's over. But I feel like I'll be able to watch back Game of Thrones, unlike like with Lost. Like, I can't watch back Lost. Anyway, enough rambling at the end of this. I hope you enjoyed some rains in the background. I hope you do much better than I do. I think there's achievements for 50 moons and 100 moons. I'm not getting close to either of them at the moment, so I've got lots of better. I've got to do better, unfortunately. And I feel like the best way of doing it is just playing it as yourself and trying to game it and trying to do a system. But it's an enjoyable game. Reigns, and definitely feels that itch of Game of Thrones until we get the prequels next year. But thanks for watching, and I will ramble next time. I've got to try it as Jon Snow.
Oh, go on.
So it's kind of a post-credit scenes, I guess. As May you speak freely, yeah, Varys. If you'd be best to return to the north, you're right. That's good to hear. See, Varys backs Jon. According men sensible words, decline considerably. You have forgotten your brothers on, so I will help you. Let's be honourable, Jon. Let's see how long this lasts. She burns things in her room. Bring her in. We've got to find out about this. No, he'd be like a respectful of these. Yeah, be safe. Oh, hey, Daenerys. Like this crown I've got? It's yours if you want it. What? I have an empire to build in Essos? She wants to be in the south? Or in the east? Allied with the Dothraki? I need you. You're just an heir. This is so weird seeing Daenerys like this when you see in the show, you know, she becomes a mad queen. Future for Essos. Actually, Bran does break the wheel, actually, for Daenerys. So even though Daenerys talked about it and just repeated history, Bran did break the wheel. At least in the show. I need you, Daenerys. I need the Wincest. As no one would doubt your authority or your honour. Much power is due. King Crow. Don't leave. These kings landing that night. Hey, Samwell. I do love Samwell. I forgot he's right there from the beginning of the show as well, from season 1. You're the king now? Wish I wasn't. I hear the news from the north, so many dead. We will defend ourselves. How come we have service? Yes, be my hand. Interesting. Later at night, concealed under dirty rags, they leave the Red Keep by a forgotten posting gate. Nor boy, you enter a dank tavern. Oh, here we go. We could do a tavern brawl now. Haven't had one of these. You give me both. There we go. We've entered the tavern. Mind your own business. Oh, just try. Surround you, stay on your feet, not quite sure how to act. Punch him, here we go. He wails and runs out of the room. Punch him. Then attacks an armored man bare-fisted. Let's talk to him. Your furniture and furniture you finished for his hand. It seems to just... Yes. Yeah, we won a tavern brawl. That's cool. Show me the way. Oh, hey, Melisandre. Want to resurrect me from the dead again? Red Witch. You interfere and I'll guide you through the darkness. No. I'm not sure Jon would... Yeah, trust her. Especially if Davos was here. As it's time to choose the one for the only, well, what's the problem? There seems to be no one there. Crying? 1,000 pardons, being, but you must live within your means. Master of Coin, Tyrion. He was really good as Master of Coin, wasn't he? Or Hand of the King. Was it season 3 and 2? When Tyrion was away. Or Tywin was away, should I say. Being those blasphemous Ironborn, send an army. Do you have proof? No, you need proof. Yeah, what are you doing, Ironbank? You once took up with a Warnigan north the one after. They say you even dressed her like a southerner lady. Partly. My shoulders, Grace. Please drink this grotted. No. A service of remembrance of the victims of the great sect of Baelor.
Starving villagers from the neck have migrated to the Riverlands. I fear they will turn in bounce if nothing is done. Divert food to the neck. Our house's future certainly help us to discover where Edmure is. Yep, let's help you. Oh, let's go to a small council meeting. So, diplomacy project. Which is diplomacy? Please. I will pay the iron price and pay what is mine. House Greyjoy. They need my food. Try me. Give me an office in your court and the Iron Fleet is yours. You trade yours? Now vicious and boring. I've seen so much more during my travels. Can I trust him though? I'm not sure I can. Should I say yes? I'm not sure attacking will help. Let's offer him an office. Oh, Master of Coins and Master... If he's Master of Rifts, I don't feel like Varys will get us. Master of Coins, I feel like he'll nick all the coins. And I like Tyrion as Master of Coins. Oh my god, we can kill Varys? Jon wouldn't do that, would he? Oh, guys, you serve you as a master of this, so I have friends in every port. I've changed my mind. Our secret. But I know it's not obviously her. It doesn't carry any message. Why would I kick the raven? You're still a brother as well. Please ride back to Winterfell with me tonight. Alright. I feel like we're going to die at Winterfell now, aren't we? Oh, I didn't discover he was hiding in a dungeon, did I? Hey, survived 20 moons. Who would have had Jon surviving the longest? I guess he is loved by everyone. Let's wait. Press on. No. Yep. Of course I set the north. Sound the horn. And more see the signs of winter and war. Northmen and wilds they sign as you travel through hungry and beaten. That's not bode well for Direct War's coming. I'll go. Bran is unwell. It's better to leave him. Will you stay long? I will stay. Defend King's Landing. Defend the coast. Walks to fight more quickly and expect they are very close. Prepare the defense. Occupied fighting wilds into north cannot protect itself. Send help. White Harbour has been swept away by the army of the dead. No wall can stop them. Mine will. Oh, you got the 27 moons. Well, number 27. I was a bit stupid at the end there, wasn't I? There you go, bonus, Jon. Now I'm definitely gone. For good. I guess the only thing bad about the finale is it didn't wrap up all of the loose endings. Like, we won't see what Varys saw in the flames, for instance. But yeah, I guess that's kind of inevitable with all the threads they had as well. And it's even worse with Lost as well. They didn't wrap up virtually anything in Lost, but you kind of had to do your own investigating. It's so open-ended, lots of those threads. But anyway, that was fun. Have we unlocked someone else? We haven't. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.